Any guesses from what that first quote is from?
No.
No?
Totally given up on it.
The brutality one, right?
Shocking brutality. And I even gave you guys a hint as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing, huh? Do you need another hint?
You might have to. I mean, this is my last chance to guess.
Yeah. In this clip, and this is going to give it away. In this clip, the main person is talking to his mailman. The main person.
I definitely haven't seen this movie then.
It's not a movie.
A show then.
Definitely a show. He's talking to his mailman. I've said too much already. If you can't figure it out by now, then I don't shock yourselves. Okay?
I'm shocked.
Good.
Let's get to the shock your mock.
Okay, good.
And I'm going to marinate on that for a bit.
Good. Speaking of marinating, are my eyes okay, or why is this so hard to read right now, Kuz? Thumbs are halfway up right now. Thumbs are not fully
probably
up.
yours isn't loaded.
Brent, can you read that? It's a little hard to read, right? Or is it just me?
No, it's pretty hard to read. It's a little fuzzy.
All right, Kuz.
It just might be
it's a rendering thing. Is it? Are you watching it on YouTube?
I am watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a rendering thing. Try refreshing it.
That's why when I'm out on the road all the time, by the way, first time back in quite a while. It's good to see you guys.
It's good to have you back.
But
we didn't miss
that's
you.
why I'm like, what is that? That's how I have a hard time reading it, because it's a little fuzzy and off the phone.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Oh, boo! I mean, Chris, that's 4K. That's 8K.
Kuz,
my man.
What happened?
Sorry, Kuz.
he thinks you did something.
I did. It was all me.
I thought it was a shock your
snapped in.
mock sabotage on his last day here.
It was like the Ethernet just like kicked in a little bit more. It just went up a couple of whatever they go up.
I thought it was a shock your mock sabotage on Kuz's last day for a little bit. Okay, my bad. We're back. Thumbs are up. We got Bold Take Hall of Famer now. I'm not sure what the bold take would be. If that's the podcast, could be. I don't even heard those guys that run that podcast over there, but you seem to mention them a lot lately with the toaster thing. It could be maybe he's maybe he's been on the show. Maybe he just had a really good take that was mentioned someplace. I don't know. But it's at DJ Delphonic, I believe, at Twitter. Now, in this picture, because I did my research, obviously, this guy checks out, by the way. He's a Jaguars fan. A lot of Jaguars stuff going on his timeline. But in his picture, he's got a picture. In his picture, he's
so he's got a picture in picture.
He's got a picture in picture, and he's drinking out of a coffee mug that says Dunder Mifflin. Brent, what show is Dunder Mifflin from? And if you can't answer the question, then get off the show. Dunder Mifflin.
Brent.
See you later.
Seriously.
Oh, Brent.
Dunder Mifflin. Paper company.
From Pennsylvania.
Brent, you know what, man? Just go back on the road, dude. I mean, come on, man. Like, I sit next to you every single day, and you can't even answer me that question.
Michael Scott?
Michael Scott. It's a show
The
called
Office.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Energy
I'm
out the
actually
window.
surprised I got it then.
Don't give yourself any credit.
I'm
okay?
surprised I got it on Michael
Scott. Don't give yourself any credit.
Somebody must have said something about Michael Scott recently.
I did. Remember, we have someone here that works that's named Michael Scott, and so I said, why has nobody made the Office joke yet?
Yeah, and that must be it that stayed in my mind, because all the rest of it, I've never watched The Office.
And that's not a bad thing. It's an okay show. But I'm not mad at you. A little disappointed, though. This is the first time I've been disappointed with you. Going to shock your mouth. All right, cool. Let's get it. Put up that line up there. Thumbs are up. Do I got to refresh, or should it just be popping up any second? All right. Well, pick number one. It's not up here yet. I probably got to refresh the button. It is what it is. But pick number one. No spoilers here. Brent, you've heard of this guy. You really haven't heard of The Office, but you've heard of this guy, Trevor Lawrence. All right. What more is there to say? Recipient of a recipient of a brand new aggressive toaster. Some would say the most aggressive toaster. And by the way, this isn't a Trevor Lawrence issue, but if you sell toasters for like $300, have more than like 800 Twitter followers. I'm just saying. Like, how do you sell something for that much and it almost costs as money as Twitter? Like, they don't have any followers.
But I don't think I need to follow a toaster company.
For $200 you do for pop. Yes, you should. You absolutely should.
They are actually following
you.
No, they're following 6 people. Okay?
Okay.
And
I like this.
One of them is a media member in town.
Oh.
Not you.
Not me.
What?
One of them is Folio Weekly.
Okay.
One of them is John Phillips, which is kind of combined with Folio Weekly because he did a little a spinoff, I think, of Dilla, and he gave away with a donation.
Okay.
And one is Dilla.
Okay.
One is Bobby Bones.
Huh.
Okay. Who's Bobby Bones?
He's like a country guy?
Country radio guy,
Yeah.
yep.
And
And the other is like Gadget Flow. I don't know what that is.
And you shared this with the Jacksonville audience and didn't get a follow back.
I didn't yet, no.
It's unfortunate. By the way, someone got the answer right on what quote that thing's from. They just put it up here. Seinfeld. The correct answer was Seinfeld, everybody.
It is Seinfeld?
Nate Runner 2K2 just said it. Yep. All right, so let's get back into it, guys. So we're getting so sidetracked right now. Let's bring the energy back. Let me take a sip of water and let's go. All right, so Trevor Lawrence. Oh, we're about to be. Save that for a second because we're about to be off the rails. Pick 25, Trevor Merrick. All right. You know, I'm sorry, Merrick.
Merrick.
Thank you very much for the correction.
You told me that.
You know why? Why do I tell you that?
Because you watch the tape.
Thank you very much. Watch the tape. Shirt's coming out pretty soon, everybody, by the way. So Trevor
Once
Merrick.
I get the Shock Your Mock shirts out.
Yeah. So Trevor Merrick, pick 25. You know, kind of a no-brainer. If he falls to you, I feel like you can't pass this dude up. It's a draft need alert.
Stolen Mel Kiper.
And Mel Kiper, I'm coming to sue you, by the way, because you stole the
No. I think it was Get Up that did it.
Okay, but it was with Mel Kiper, though.
Well, yeah, because Mel Kiper's draft
We're
was
blaming
out.
Mel.
Somebody's getting sued at the end of the day.
Well,
someone's going to pay royalties.
Why not go the pretty common way and just sue everybody?
Everyone's getting sued, yeah. I mean, everyone's an equal opportunity sewer aficionado. Okay, pick number 33, Travis Etienne, running back out of Clemson. Now, Brent, you know how I feel about it, right? People seem to forget James Robinson. But if we're at pick number 33, an explosive guy, a guy that can catch the balls out of the backfield, I'm not mad at Travis Etienne at pick number 33. Okay?
Really?
There, I said it. But here's what I'm mad about. Do I dare say pissed off about?
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm
Reaching
mad.
at a level of mad.
Yeah. I'm upset. I'm outraged because look at this draft right now. Look at picks 1, 2, and 3. Look, I'm telling you, look at picks 1, 2, and 3. Look at what we're dealing with. We got Trevor, Trevon, and Travis. There's no way. Okay? There's no way that a guy who had, I mean, literally, the first time I pronounced Calebon Chaison's name right was today. Okay? All up until then, Calebon Chaisson. Today was the first day.
Calebon.
Today was the first day I actually pronounced Chaison's name right. And you mean to tell me I got to go Trevor, and then Trevon, and then there is no possible way. So I'm not sure if this guy was trying to be funny. Not sure if this is a real thing, but I cannot accept this. Okay? From my own well-being and my personal health and my mental health, Brent, we're not accepting this. Okay? So trash so far. Absolutely trash. Good players.
DJ Delphonic, I kind of like the alliteration of Trevor, Trevon, and Travis.
Of course you would. And you haven't seen The Office, so you guys aren't friends because this guy would never hang out with you. So stop trying to be nice to him, okay?
That is
He
true.
doesn't watch The Office, okay? So don't worry about this dude. With that being said, I hate it. I hate picks 1 through 3. I mean, I like Trevor Lawrence, obviously. I like Merrick, and I like Etienne. But I don't like the back-to-back Tommy Namsky, Trevons, Travises, or Trevors. I'm already having problems with it.
Maybe we'll get to
It's
their
gonna be
middle
a liability.
names.
Maybe we should. Maybe, or the second or juniors or something like that. Maybe Trevor Lawrence can name his son junior or like, you know what I'm saying, and then senior. Okay.
Look at all this offensive love.
Here we go. Pick number 45. You know how I feel about that offensive love, too. A little too much. But pick number 45, Rondale Moore, the dark horse out of Purdue, Brent. You know how I feel about Rondale Moore. All right. A couple months ago, I said this guy's my dark horse. And now where's he at? Mel Kiper's top 10, essentially. Not really, because what he's going 45, 60 something? Whatever, man. I think Rondale Moore.
I kind of like more this 45 hole right here. Like, that seems like really good value there for Moore.
If he falls
I don't like
there,
him at 25 and 33 as much.
If he falls there, so be it. But I'm going to be honest. I'm missing that Pat Fryermuth little pick right there, right? Because we're getting so comfy and so cozy at Pat Fryermuth right there. I guess he fell at pick number 65. Let's go down. He didn't. Brevin Jordan, pick 65 out of Miami. Did a little research on, by the way, this guy once again. This guy's a Miami fan. He's got a Miami shirt on in this picture. So I know where he's going with there.
He homered up.
So he homered up. He's off the Fryermuth bandwagon. So once again, everybody, for the second day in a row, you guys are all going to be neglected with a Pat Fryermuth fun fact. Stay tuned tomorrow. Hopefully somebody fesses up and picks Pat Fryermuth. Now, Brevin Jordan, it is a draft need alert. And I'm not mad at it.
Gregory Rousseau.
You know how that would, yeah. You know how I feel about him. With all due respect to him. With Brevin Jordan, you know how I feel about him. We talked about him a couple times. Athletic, could be that game threat, could be that game changer per se. Probably a little more athletic, I would even say, than Fryermuth coming out of the draft right now.
I like Jordan because at least getting off the bus, you look pretty good.
That's a good point. This guy, hopefully, like he looks like Tarzan. Hopefully he plays like Tarzan as well. So there might have been a message board back in the day that my draft profile looks like Tarzan plays like Jane, and I don't want to say who that was. All right, I don't want to say to who that was, what website that was. BigBlue.com. It was Giants thing. It is what it is. I saw it. Wasn't impressed by it. And I still remember it to this day. All right, next pick. Pick 106. Ben Cleveland, interior offensive line, Georgia. Now, listen. When we're talking about interior offensive line, Brent, you think about what, 6'3", 6'4", possibly. Ben Cleveland is 6'6", 343.
Big dude.
I have never seen – I haven't checked the tape, okay? I haven't watched the tape on Ben Cleveland, but I see the numbers, and the numbers impress me. But the name sounds made up. Ben Cleveland sounds like the most artificial name ever for a football player. Like, Ben Cleveland was like the fake ID that you used to get back in the bars and in high school. Did you have Ben Cleveland? Like, if you could pick any name with a fake ID, it's Ben Cleveland.
I just hope his middle initial is N. Ben in Cleveland.
Ben in Cleveland. I'm just saying it's a fake name. He's a real player, but I don't appreciate the name. That's a fake ID name if I ever heard one. By the way, shout out to Bruisers and Stevens Point. Never card you. Never check your ID. Don't worry, they're shut down now, probably because of that reason. But shout out to Bruisers and Stevens Point. Bruisers, cut the check. Walker Little, pick 130.
So if we could get Ben in Cleveland and Walker Little?
No, okay, no. Walker Little is once again, I'm not a big fan of the name. Stanford guy, though, okay? Stanford guy, keep in mind. Gritty type of dude. Left tackle. But he's a top 60 guy. He's not falling to pick 130. I looked at Mel Kiper's mock draft this morning. He has him going, I think, number 63 overall. So there's no way Walker Little is going to fall to pick 130. So, once again, I think this is like an all-name type of mock draft here.
I kind of like it.
Because, listen, like, who did he do this with? I don't see AWS. I don't see I think this is all made up, Brent. I think this guy playing a joke on us, trying to make fools of you and me, said, hey, let's have the all-name team and try to run one by Austen and Brent. Well, it's not going to happen on my watch. Patrick Jones the second going. Avery Thomas, pick 170, cornerback, Michigan. And then last but not least, Taron Jackson, edge, Coastal Carolina, pick number 249. The Chanticleers. You think he's got a mullet?
No, I doubt it.
Probably not. You never know. So with that being said, and when we analyze this whole thing now, there's a lot to like about this.
Yeah, there is a lot to like.
But I don't like the Trevor Trevon Travis thing, okay? I don't like Ben Cleveland and Walker Little, the names. Walker Little is not going to go pick 130. Like, there's a lot to like, but it's not realistic. So we're living in a fantasy land. Okay, we're drinking out of Dunder Mifflin cups because you think you work there, all right? It's a made-up show, okay? It was funny for the first 3 or 4 seasons, but then it kind of got stale and mundane. Kind of like your mock draft, where the first couple picks, 1 and 2, they were great. And then I started to see what the goal was, and then you kind of lost me a little bit, man. So for that reason, I can't co-sign on this mock draft. I wish I had a cool Office quote to say, but I didn't really watch it that much. Like, I got it, but it stopped being about The Office. It's like taking Cheers and putting it in a parking lot. No, Cheers is about the bar. The Office should be about The Office. Overrated show, overrated mock draft. Brett, go ahead and finish them off.
DJ Delphonic, go back to The Office. Your mock has been shot.
We're
going to take a break. Football.